Hello traders. Yesterday I made a video where I showed that we were able to take advantage of the move in the S&P 500 and not only take advantage of the move but multiply our gains 3 times, 300%. And the way we do that is not by trading the SPY, which you're looking at here, but trading SPXL. So here is today's daily candle. This is July 28th, 2022. This daily candle, as I hover over it, you need to look over here and you'll see the percent change. So I'm hovering over the daily candle and look at the percent change. It's up about 1.25%. Now let's pull up SPXL alongside and look at that, the daily candle from today on SPXL. So this is the same, basically the same chart, but SPXL is a 3 times leveraged ETF that also tracks the S&P 500. So it allows day traders to take advantage of these moves and multiply the gains. So here I'm hovering over the same daily candle and it's up 3.81%. So 3.8, almost 3.9% now compared to 1.3%. So that's pretty cool, especially if you're a day trader. There are other reasons why you may or may not want to trade these 3 times leveraged ETFs depending on your trading style, so make sure you do your own homework there. But for day trading, you really can't go wrong if you have a day trading system or trading plan that works with SPY. It should work just as well with SPXL, except for multiply your gains by 3 times. So anyway, let's go ahead and unlock the platform and see where our position is. We put in the right code here. See where our position is on SPXL. So the beauty of this day trading plan that I have with SPXL is that, let me just get it on one single chart here, is that we have to do very little work. We have to do zero judgment as to whether or not we think that the market is going to be, say, ripe for trading or is going to move in our direction. All of that is done automatically in the trading plan. All you have to do is place the order. And some cool features about this trading plan is that you always have an order out, unless you're filled, of course. If you're filled, you're in a trade. But if you're not in a trade, there's always going to be an order out every single day. And what is cool about that is that you don't have to try to decide, oh, is today a day where I should have an order out? Should I look for the market to do this or that today? None of that is required in this trading plan, not dating plan, trading plan, and that is, I think, really one of the beauties of it. So it's just very easy to trade, and it's something that took me a while to develop. Really, I mean, you'd have to consider since the beginning of my trading career, but I started backtesting it in May. We backtested it all the way to the beginning of 2022, and it was profitable even in the downtrending market. So I'm going to scale out here to show you where we've been since 2022 started. So this is about the beginning of 2022, and obviously the overall trend of the market of the S&P 500 is down considerably. Yet this trading plan was still profitable during that period, taking long biased trades, mind you, which I think is really impressive. So there's no shorting required. Even during a downtrending market, this thing is profitable trading long, and I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, we're in this trade now. The only part of this plan that requires some activity from the trader is at the market close. And I have thought about some other alternatives as well, but this is the basis of the plan. There is some modification that can be done if this doesn't work for you for some reason. Let's say you're not able to close out a trade at the market close. You can close it during extended hours as well. And the results will change, but I think that it still generally will work because more often than not, the price kind of continues sideways after the market closes in these S&P 500 ETFs. But I'm just kind of speaking hypothetically at this point. The only thing that we backtested was closing out at the end of the trade day, and that's what we're doing right here, right now. We're just talking about some possible future variations of this trading plan to make it even more accessible to traders that may not be available during normal market hours. So let's go down to the 5-minute chart and we can see what has happened throughout the day. So our position is at $79. So I think we were triggered on this candle here to enter into the trade. Again, all of that was done automatically. I did not do that. Those orders were out there placed ahead of time the previous day. I was not watching the chart or anything like that, trying to decide if today is a good day to enter a trade. None of that. And now that we're in the trade, it's 355. Now I can become active in the trade, and I can move the stop loss up to guarantee that we will be profitable. And I'm going to move it to 80.56, and that level should be, should be fairly obvious why I'm moving the stop loss up to that level at this point. There is some recommendations in the trading plan as to, where to adjust your stop at the end of the day. But right now we have basically guaranteed over $1.50 per share in profit, which is pretty powerful considering we didn't have to do anything at all during the day until the very end of the day right now. So that's pretty nice. The only thing that happens is I get an alert on my phone. It tells me that, okay, I'm in a position. What I do at that moment is set an alarm on my phone to remind me when I want to close out the trade. I set it for 3:55. And obviously today we're doing a video, so I got on a little bit earlier. But again, in the future, we can look at possibly closing this out in the after hours. So let's say you get off from work at 5:30 or something like that. You get home around 6:30. Can you close out the trade then? Yes, you can. You may, two things can happen is you could end up with actually three things. The price could just go sideways and it really makes no difference in the trade. The price could climb during the aftermarket. You could make a little bit more. The price could also fall and you could end up losing some profit. So those are some things, that we'll look at in the future. But for right now, we are just going to continue the system where we're closing out at the end of the day. So once this 1 minute candle closes, I'll probably move the stop loss up to the low of this candle, securing even more profit. So we've got a low here of 80.66. So let's go up to 80.64. We might get stopped out right away, and that's fine if that happens. So at this point, you really should only be moving your stop up if you're trading this plan, not down, because you don't want to get in the habit of thinking like, oh, well, maybe if I don't get stopped out, the price could go higher. That's really not the point of this type of trading. We really want to kind of capture the majority of the move throughout the day and really just exercise trader discipline. So this is a very hands-off style of trading, and your only job is to just kind of let the broker execute your position so that you get into the trade automatically and you place the order based on where the trading plan tells you. And then you get out as kind of simply as possible at the end of the trade. You don't try to, do too much or be a hero or try to maximize, the exit unless it's obvious. Now, this is kind of an obvious situation here where the bottom of the candles are going higher. Maybe that's not going to continue, but we'll see what happens. And what I'll do in that case is drag the stop up to the bottom of those candles. And really the hope is that we get stopped out right before the end of the day. And if we don't, if the end of the trading day comes, the market closes, I can always close this order and get out manually with my hotkeys. And if that happens, I'll show you exactly all the details of how that's done. So this candle is about to close, so I feel confident moving the stop loss up a little bit further and securing even more profit. So we just gained another 5 cents per share there. So now we're guaranteed to make at least $1.69 per share. Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned it yet. At the end of the video, we're going to go over all of the statistics so far. This is trade number 27 of this trading plan with forward testing, meaning that we are trading with real money. We did back test this plan just to decide, is it even worth forward testing? We back tested it over 100 trade days, found out that it was profitable, as I showed you at the beginning of the video, during some of the worst market conditions that I've seen since I've started trading, since the beginning of 2022, just huge market sell-off. And in a lot of ways worse than the pandemic, because the pandemic, the sell-off was about, a month, maybe 6 weeks at the most, and then it was just pure recovery after that. So here we've been in a downtrend for quite a long time, and we have just kind of recently started to show signs of possible reversal. Oh, I got to stay on task here and get out of the trade. All right, so let's see if it shows us where we got filled. All right, So we were filled at 80.79. I don't remember quite where the stop loss was. I think it was the low of this candle, which was 80.69. So we gained another 10 cents by exiting out at the market close. And pretty happy with that. Let's go. Before we go to the statistics, let me show you how I exited out of that trade. 80.79. Let me just put that on the chart, on the spreadsheet real quick, and then I'll show you how I got out of that trade. 80.79. So I had the worst case scenario entered on the spreadsheet just in case. 80.79 is where we got out, and let's look at how I have my hotkeys set up so that I was able to get out at that last minute. So we're going to go to active trade settings, and I just simply hit Alt-A on my keyboard, and I have that set to sell the bid. So these are the settings that I use, and this will get you out during the trade day, after the trade day, during the pre-market. This will get you out. And I have a limit offset here of 12 cents, which is kind of left over from other methods of trading. And anyway, it basically just guarantees that you're going to get out of the trade when you want to. You might get a few cents slippage, whatever, but you're going to get out of the trade when you want to before the price, say, continues down even lower. That's kind of the idea behind that offset. So these are my settings. If you set your hotkeys up for this setting, when you hit Alt-A, it will get you out of any trade, all shares. That's what the quantity is set to, 100%. And it'll just guarantee that you get out. I mean, you may, again, like I said, get a few cents slippage, but if you want to get out of the trade, there's a reason you want to get out, right? So you should be willing to take some slippage at that point. And it's better than a market order. In fact, you can't use a market order during after hours. So that's really key there. That setting will allow you to get out during after hours or pre-market hours. So I'm just waiting for things to kind of settle here. And then look at that. Wow, I missed all that move. Okay, I'm kind of exaggerating there. That's not our job to try to maximize the trade. We are profitable so far because we have followed this trading plan, and we can get back into this thing tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I thought today was Friday. So tomorrow, if our setup appears. So anyway, let's get to this spreadsheet and see what's going on with our data so far. So trade number 27, we got out at 80.79, so we got $1.79 per share, which again, considering we had to do pretty much nothing throughout the day, is great. And then, we did take the trade. So now we're up at all-time highs on this strategy. So this is the P&L curve. We've never been quite this high. We need to, I think, update just a couple things here. I'm doing all of this live, so bear with me. This is our average winner, and that is, I'm sorry, that's not the, right here, H76. So we're going to add that to our average winner. And you can see our average winner versus our average loser. Our winners are slightly bigger than our losers, which is nice. Our win rate is about 63%, which is very near what we backtested. When we were backtesting to the beginning of 2022, we found a win rate of just over almost 66%. So we're very close to that. And so I'm happy with the way everything is going. There's been 44 trading days since we started forward testing, and we have been triggered to take 27 trades. P&L is just about $14 now, which is good considering we're just trading with one single share. We're not really trying to make money off of this at this point. We're just trying to see if it's profitable if we increased our position size. So what we're learning right now is it is profitable, and we're making money while we're testing it. That's kind of cool. And there's our P&L curve. So you could just kind of extrapolate this number. We're trading with one single share. So if we were trading with 10 shares, we would be up 130.95 right now. If we were trading with 100 shares, we'd be up $1,300 right now, so on and so forth. So anyway, let me know if this video was helpful to you. I do have this trading plan available on patreon.com/tradingarmor. Absolutely no pressure though, but the main message that I want to get across in all of my videos is that you should be trading with a trading plan no matter what type of trading you do, whether it's investing long-term or day trading or swing trading or whatever. You should have a trading plan, and then you need to prove that trading plan is profitable with you trading it, which is different than if someone else was trading it. That's why you want to trade one single share until you take 100 trades with it. And then if it's profitable after that, that means that not only is the plan profitable, but you are executing it profitably. And then you can consider raising your position size. And that's something that we're going to do once we get to 100 trades with this. So we're 27% of the way there, and so far everything is looking good. So let me know if this video was helpful to you. Hit the like button. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. As always, go into every single trade with a plan. Stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.